It means I need to cut the video a little weirdly for YouTube. Because usually I let the last seconds of lobby in so everybody can check out what ranks the players are and can decide themselves if the game will be interesting for them to watch or not. But right here it's gonna be quite complicated since I left the music on. And I don't own the copyright. I don't own it. Do you know how to play other clans? Yeah, it's definitely also pretty like unique. I think it's also, I don't know if it's the good or bad thing about Northgard. I don't really think it's bad, to be honest. That every clan feels quite unique. The bad thing is then of course that if you learned Raven, you're not automatically learned all the other clans. But there are similarities everywhere. So I guess with every clan that you learn playing, the next one will get progressively easier. So I guess. The Kraken, for example, definitely takes a different mindset, while that can also help you out with other clans then. Alright. If I find sheep, I can slay them. Good thing to note. Man! But I want them feasts! I'm usually not feasting that often anyway. I have 3 shores, that's already... It's really nice. It's appetizing. The wood camp. And we will go just a little bit greedy. Just a little bit. Not too much. Not overdoing it. Just a sprinkle of greed. And then straight into gold and scouting. Second stone. Maybe a lot of greed. Unlimited greed. Nah, definitely not. I will yet go for it. Like it is 5 stone for free, it gives me fame. It's a lot of stuff that I definitely want, so going for this is definitely making a lot of sense. I don't know if I'm fully gonna commit to both stones though. Can be very useful, like reaching the 200 at a 500 fame at a very early point. They're also not really getting feast there. No, open to everything. Everything! Got the think. Well, you will got a lot of meh. Already got... Is there 3 mehs on this tile, man? Man, he's living the life. He's living the life right there. Okay. Hey, what up, James? Hello. Welcome back. There we go. And getting a little bit more wood right there. I'm pretty sure that there will be wolves on the other tile. I have a Good idea. Exactly enough gold, guys. This is math heaven right here. And rip. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely hard to get a trade win through, especially in free falls. And yeah, in T-gaps it's just as hard, to be honest. I'm really going for the idea right here, since we are going for the farm. That's nice. And I guess after that, don't mind. Good lore. Yeah, there's still a way to definitely push it through right there. Especially if you execute it well, you can definitely win trade at an early spot, early time, and yeah, oftentimes player will just not be able to get the army together, scout you out, and attack you on that level. The further you get though, the harder of a time you will actually get there, of course, while there's still ways to make it happen. It's not like trade wins would be completely out of the race and you just can't do it anymore. It's just like it will get harder. You cannot just rush it straight anymore. I would really like to know if those are wolf. See, that's a bear! Ha! Can you see it? I can see it. There's a bear. Ha! Come on. I love it. Not going to get attacked from him. Bears are cool, man. They're chill. Just doing their thing, not minding yours. Yeah. Need to stop here. That would be important. Yeah, it's very apparent, but it's not too bad. You will definitely get around that. But now I just want to get the food together for the winter, obviously. To then again be able to pull as many villagers off food as it's somehow possible. I would have liked to get the farm up right now, but I'm just getting the 60 gold. I can already go for the top. Since it should give me 1 happiness, I'm pretty sure. But building the farm right now just before the winter comes just really doesn't make any sense anymore. The fish, complete different deal, of course. Oh, couldn't even think about that. There's again Murkafa right next to him. Right next to us, huh? Food is looking good, to be honest now. It's enough for the winter. Let's start building that. Yeah, it makes sense, Sometimes I get it before the winter if I have the chance to do it. Like if I would get a shipwreck, for example, oftentimes I would also have... Cannot build it there. Then you oftentimes also have the incentive to clear a little bit more because you have it. Not really going for deers here. We'll get the farm. Like deers, in general, like if you mean the... Not here. In general, okay. Yeah, in general, deers are basically the middle of fish and farms. Like, if you just go from the base production without any upgrades to a villager on a farm will produce 5. Like this villager produces +4. The villager on a farm will then produce +5 over the whole summertime, and in the winter it will just produce as much as a villager right here, that is +3. So farm really doesn't give you anything in the winter. If it gets upgraded, you get +20%. Like it will be a little bit higher, but it will then +20% of the base villager production, which is also not a lot. But it will even itself out in the winter. The fish in the winter will basically be as good as a villager in summer. While it got buffed a little bit to make fish more interesting, so they get a little bit more than a villager in summer, in winter, and also in summer. So it will completely not change. It's always the same. Usually we're that the fishermen, we're just producing as much as a villager, not really giving any incentive to build it in the summertime, because why? Get just as much food like just having a villager running around. Now you get a little bit more, so it makes more sense, and all the food sources are basically on the same level. And the deer is basically the middle thing. Like you're gonna have a little bit better food, in summer, and you will have a little bit better food in winter. So it evens it out basically. Middle of the pack. Pull those back. I need to pull lore, I guess. And yeah, but now we're getting 82. But with the patch there, it really got changed. That it is not like it were once, that the farmer just, if you get the food, if you count the food together for the whole year, the farm is not like far in the front anymore, because the summer just lasts yeah, a lot longer than the winter. 300% to be honest. So therefore the farm are always like insanely good and the fish not that good. But that got even out now through the fish also giving a little bit more food in winter. But I still like the effect of the farm having more food in summer, because usually if you want to say, I want to get a big amount of food for an army, I want to get a big amount of food to get go for tiles, that's usually in summer. Even though you can do that a little bit more in winter when you have the fish, I still prefer it other ways around. Let's go for carpentry mastery. Actually gonna get a bit greedy here. But in a really healthy way. I might actually get around a woodcutter upgrade like that. Do I want that? I don't think so. Not a problem at all, man. You're very welcome. It's a lot of fun, and I'm happy that people are also enjoying it. It's pretty nice. Thanks a lot though, of course. Thanks for the thanks. Yeah. Also really happy about that. Yeah, we upgrade those woodcutters, huh? It's already one step more greedy going for upgraded woodcutters. But it will also enable me to get stone miners here. Even more. I don't have the food for that, I'm aware. But as soon as I reach 200 fame I get 3 villagers more, what in summer means that my food is also a little bit better in the moment. You're from Cologne, yes? And no man, like around Cologne basically. It's just like the nearest city that people around the world might actually know. Mhm. It's not that far away though. Like I can be there in half an hour, I guess. Okay, okay. That's cool. That's very nice, man. Welcome. Hope you're having a nice time in Ham. It's Braga full time. Who did that? Boom diddy bye bye. Braga full right here. Not going trade though. It's like just wants to get to +6. My villagers are coming in. That's also why my food seems to dump right now, but it's coming right away. But yeah, definitely no hum. I think at least we're at the train station, because I think one is ending there. And when I drove a little bit more through the country, football related, I think I definitely at least were at the main station of Ham once. Though it's not pretty much all of the city what you see there. I'm very aware. And were you ever in Paris? Yeah, I went to the train station. Driving through, it were really nice. Romantic. Highly romantic right there. All the goods will give me some happiness. So I'm gonna slap up my dogs here. Also start exploring. And I will get iron. Don't know how much stone I have left here. It'll be pretty rough to get iron, honestly. Well, maybe. Well, maybe. What is he forging there? He's up to something. I have one happiness right now. I'm just gonna take him over here. Gonna quite finish that, so I don't have to pay taxes for it. My dog costs quite a few of taxes, man. And it's an upgraded one. I think an unupgraded dog. No, I don't have a building that has the same tax cost. Oh. For sure. Saralik. Get the dock up right now. Oh, +1. No. Then let's run the dock. Also get it on a control group. The stone should be done soon though. Like I have 6 miners right now. That's also why my food is not the best. And I feel like I have a pretty good timing on everything. More sailors would be really nice. Getting the warrior upgrade should certainly be possible. Should also explore with this one, even though it's way slower. Should we populate this a little more? Makes sense to upgrade it then. About this turn. 13 left. Oh! That's a blizzard. Well, that's a blizzard. Good thing is the bear will never attack me. Don't need to worry too much about that. Oh no, I'm late! What up, Dorian? A little bit. But hope you're doing well though. Welcome to the stream. Sana can help. What? What's that? Oh, he needs to clear something out, huh? Yeah, just for 1 second. Because the blizzard comes in right now. Scouts will be the next one. Like rangers, then I can upgrade scouts. We'll go for so many areas with my sailors. It's gonna be nice. I think I can already upgrade my sailors. Would be pretty fine. Come on, iron. Also on that. I'm fine. One here. Let's get people back into the dock. Because it's also lore production for me that I don't want to lose. Also for farmers. Then I would need another one right here. Yeah, gotta get just ready for it. Like also not too ready. If you bank up too many resources, basically the last 2 weeks, we'll see my villagers in general starving quite often on Raven. Since, yeah, you can let them starve for 2 weeks and then they will get sick and then you try to get them back onto food. So you should generally just get just enough food to get to that time, and yeah, if you have a little bit too much, it also doesn't really help you out. Because it will basically just be eaten by your villagers. It's not the best thing. A little bit panic reacting because I don't think 60 will be quite enough. I might actually end up with 1 or 2 low villagers here, but that is still better than producing maybe 100 wood, 100 food that is yeah, just gone because you eat it in the last 2 weeks of blizzard. So just get just enough ready for it, maybe a little bit more ready than I got here, because I would definitely get punished for it. But we'll see. It will still be okay though. Means I can't really get rid of scouts with scouting. I like low villagers with scouting. It's number 1. Number 2. Number 4. Number 5. Oh, number 6. That hurts. Straight healers, I guess. Exploring again. And the healers will throw me a little bit back. Scouts first. At least it won't affect them that they're low. they won't also go away. Yep. Let's go for warband upgrade. Let's see, got scouted right now. Hey Spooky Jake, thanks a lot for the raid, man. Welcome everyone coming in from Spooky Jake's stream here. Hope you're having, yeah, you had a nice stream on Spooky Jake's. And hope you will remain having a good stream, since we're also going to play Northgard right here. If you decide to stick around, yeah, definitely having a nice game right here. So I'm now trying to scout a bit. Having my vills, not too unhappy. They're still fairly unhappy though. Let's not paint that differently. I definitely need healers. Just overestimated myself a little bit with the blizzard. Going really good. What really means overestimated? I'd rather just... thought my villagers could take more. Feasts. Wouldn't be too bad for me, honestly. Also gets me up right here. What's that? Oh. They aren't done yet. How much is there left? 7. Get rid of that. I really need a dot right now. I'll take it. I might just upgrade war camps. I don't like to fight against the taxes of the war camps if I upgrade them all. Are you streaming the tournament or just helping organize? I will also be streaming, like casting the games a little bit for the very tournament day, but we'll mostly be concentrating also on the stream that I will plan to do the week after, where I go over the recordings that hopefully got us sent by the people that will participate in the tournament. Would be pretty neat. Okay. Could get lift for that. I'm still starving, huh? It says +1, but it isn't actually +1. I'm still starving. And now it's stopped. Recruitment. I have a lot of low villagers, but it's yet not enough to legitimize. For that, I'd rather get rid of vills like this. So I definitely have enough gold to do that. You almost did it, man. Get those. Yo yo! What up, Spooky? Hope you're having a nice one, and thanks a lot for the raid, man. Very welcome. Let's go. Let's stop those guys too. And fully go. Had to go for some laundry. Oh no, no man. Totally no problem at all. I wouldn't even have realized, man. Thanks for looking after my kids, yeah. No problemo. They behaved perfectly. Very good. No problem. I raised them well. I see, I see. A little bit wet. Uh-oh. Yeah, my army got completely destroyed, man. For reinforced. Uh-oh. It's close though. Should have recruitment already. He can't really buy time there, huh? Nope. No! That's unfortunate. Hmm. It's a good weaponsmith now. That might be the reason why I got completely destroyed there in the front. Oh. People definitely need to stay here. And we get a pause. Okay. No problemo. How's your day going? Quite good, quite good. Having a good game right here. Yeah, day before were also quite fun. Just threw my army away pretty mindlessly there. But yeah, also in general, going quite nice. The river is cool, so what you gotta complain about, huh? What you can even complain about? Nothing really. Who's about to starve? Oh yikes. Oh, okay. Yeah, that can definitely be quite fun. But yeah, it's definitely a nice challenge right there. It's also what I like to free falls sometimes. And it can be weird that you lose games even though you did quite good, but it is a 1v3. But holding that 1v3 for the time can be very fun when you really try your hardest, and maybe you're actually able to block off one player or 1.5 or maybe even 2. Then maybe you manage to actually hold all 3 off for one attack, and then they need to come with another badge to actually stop you. It can be really cool. Trading post. It's for non-ravens. These trading posts, man. Did I lose the camp up there? I did, huh? Yes. Not too bad. Send everything in the front now. Yeah, let's go. Yeet. Too bad. Buta bro, thanks a lot for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Damn it. Lost his army. That's not too urge. Not too urge. I wait until Grey comes in and also come in. Can also go for one more tower. See ya! The thing is, if I lose my army, it's actually not the worst thing, since I have recruitment. I would like to have journeymen on top of that to also have insane happiness. But my gold production is fine, plus I'm getting very quickly my vills back very quickly through the recruitment. But this is getting more worse. It's a bit. We also have a bit of time again. Need to stop my trades now. My rates. I lost live. It's army. It is army. Damn it. Thought, come on, let's just take the chief now. But that cost us the game. Uh-oh! More, send more, send more. That's too much. It is too much. What word? Oogie upgrade hurt. Do my warriors really have 10 plus 3? The relic were really strong and the Ox clan also. Maybe we just gave them too much room to breathe and should have attacked them a little bit earlier. But we're a nice game, Might have pushed a little bit too early right here too. But I don't think this push then doesn't change too much here. GG well played. Amazing. For Braga full. Definitely a strong relic there. You don't, you win. Yep, let's also not waste too much time right here. They have already won well deserved here, and I got completely drained my gold here. Weren't too bad here. Gold economy, we're definitely there. Not the highest one, but yet enough to get some army out. Yeah, they were basically about the camps and a little bit of food. They were my greed, but in the end that made me able to then press another army out, press another army out, press another army out. So I don't think it were too wasteful. While the first attack really matters a lot. Maybe we could have decided the game right there. Does this happiness drop, by the way? What did I do? It's below -20. Oh, that were the blizzard. Sure. Yikes. Well, took a big hit there. I think without that I could have been obviously even in a way better position to start and really good. You can also see that right here. Blizzard comes in and I really imagine me going. Where am I here? I think for the winter I definitely drop a bit. So and then it would have been good. It would have stopped at some certain point, like around 1k. I usually try to then focus a little bit on different things, like getting more warband up and stuff. The Dog's War Chief is hard. It's true, it's true. There's your reason, yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, it would have definitely been pretty nice. If you came 1 month earlier. Okay. Could have happened, I'm not sure. I would definitely gone a little bit too ready, I think. I shouldn't have gone Carpentry Mastery and rather focus a little bit more on attacking there. Sama called mid 802 and I think we attacked somewhere around here. Like if we would actually have attacked in mid 802, I guess we would have gone a little bit better. But it was also about me like not building the camps at the right point and everything.